Hello, my friends. How are you? Hiker Dave here. Awesome to see you guys. Thank you so much for coming by. I got to check on the marbles because we've got snow coming. And I have a hike planned for tomorrow. I'm going to go back to the same place I was 2 days ago. I can't remember the name of it. It's the weirdest name. Cassilis or Kissilis, or I forget. I'll put it down below, but I want to check on these marbles because there's going to be snow on the ground in the morning. Now, it'll all melt. I know this. It'll be melted by later on in the day, but I want to check. It's been 2 days, maybe 3 days, since I put out the newest marbles, and I'm really curious what I'm going to be looking at here. So let's check out and see what we're looking. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing if the marbles are still in that teepee where I never put any marbles before. So this should be very interesting, and I'm looking forward to the outcome here. Now, I'm pretty confident that the 3 marbles that I put inside the small little teepee, where I've lost 12 marbles. Yes, you heard it right. 12 marbles. What creature needs 12 marbles? If it's a little woodland creature, you need 12. Like 3's not 6, 9 is not good. You're going to take all 12. So let's check it out, and I want to see what's left. I have very little sunlight left. It's 7 o'clock at night. And I cannot believe that we've got a snowstorm coming. Or we have snow coming tonight at about midnight. And it's going to snow till about noontime tomorrow. And they're talking possibly 3 to 6 inches. All right, so here's where I left. No, not this one. I left it in this one here. That one there. I didn't leave anything in here because of how wide open it is. And I don't know if this turns out that the marbles disappeared from this one here. I may, of course, before I end this experiment, I may try at least 3 in here and just to see what happens. But if I was a betting man, I would say that the marbles will still be in this structure or forest manipulation. And I bet you anything that the 3 marbles I left over there, I bet you they're gone. Somewhere a crow has 12 to 15 marbles in its nest. So let's check this out. Let's get in here and see what we're looking at. Ah, they're still there. Okay. I really expected it. Okay, so I do see all 3. So, no woodland creatures have come in and taken those ones. That's a little suspect to me because why would they leave these alone? Hold on, let me back out of here. So those are still there. And I think what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to check the rock. And I'm willing to bet money or a 6-pack of toilet paper that the marbles are still on this rock. Oh, what's that? What's that you say? I'm hearing things. Okay, so there's the boulder. Again, I guarantee that those marbles are still there. Well, I don't know, but I'm willing. Oh, I can see them from here already. Let's check it out. Yep, they're still there. And they are all still in their acorn caps. Okay. Still there. 3 days later. Oh, that looks different. I don't remember that. Yes, I do. Okay. What is this one here? Is that loose or connected? What's going on? No, that's loose. Okay, well, I'm going to say, what do you guys think? Do you think that the marbles will be gone from the vortex, the marble vortex that is? This structure just eats marbles somehow. Why are they still on the boulder, out in plain view? Whoop. The marbles are in plain view and they're still there. Let's see what we see here, guys. The moment of truth. Drum roll, please. Oh, they're there. Oh, we have a little shift. Maybe that rolled. Maybe that one might have rolled over from this corner. I'm going to leave it the way it is. Okay, it looks like something was in here that broke. This stick was straight, not broken, but hey, who knows? Interesting. Well, I would have just lost whatever bet I placed. Well, all right, so I won't be able to check on this tomorrow because of the snow. All right, I'm a little surprised that they're still there, but what I'll do is tomorrow, after I go for a hike, I'm going to go out with my nephew Drew, and I'm going to go to the same place that me and Gary went a couple days ago. And I want to investigate that area a little bit more. I want to explore a little bit kind of further now that I know a little bit about the area. I kind of want to maybe go off trail a bit, just a bit, a little bushwhacking. I'd like to cross the river as well. I found that as me and Gary were hiking, that I noticed a bunch of places where I could cross the river, and that maybe I'll cross, kind of zigzag back and forth, because I was noticing that across the river I was seeing tree breaks. But not really a lot of tree breaks on the side that I was on that side of the river where the trail was. So I think maybe I'll take my time and me and Drew will hike a little bit slower maybe. And I'll kind of take my time and maybe try to cross the river. I want to thank Gary so much for for his contribution to my channel. He hooked me up with an awesome trail cam. And I want to explain something too, that I was kind of chatting a little bit with Rick from Wood Booger Farms, and you know, he just suggested, Dave, you know, do whatever you want to do, man. It's your you know, your channel. Do whatever you want, but a surefire way to scare away a booger, as Rick would call it, but a surefire way to scare away a Bigfoot, to get them off of your property, say if they're bothering you and they're banging on the side of your house, is to put up a trail camera. And I feel, listen, the possibility is there that the Sasquatch in this area, and I know they're here. I have my opinion, I know that they're in this area, and I feel like I've gained a little bit of trust with them in that they know me by sight. They're like, here he comes again, right? And they just know that I'm familiar to them. And I feel like I might possibly betray their trust in that they've been around when I'm here and stuff like that. And I feel like maybe, if even the slightest possibility is there, that once they see me put up a trail camera, that they may completely leave this area. And this place is so close to my home. This is my main exploration area. I don't like to use the word research. I'm an explorer, and I don't want to betray that in them. And Rick, thank you for your advice. I do appreciate it, and I'm going to follow your advice. And in no way did Rick message me and say, Dave, don't do this or do this, or like I know exactly what's going on. He did not even try to portray like he knows something I don't, and I appreciate that. But he has had a lot more experience with the boogers on his property than I could ever imagine in my area here. And I kind of trust his judgment, and I agree with it, or else I wouldn't do it. I would just put up a trail camera and try to see what's taking my marbles. But I really subscribe to that thought or that theory that if I put out a trail camera, it could ruin what I've been building here. Not only since I moved here, but I've been coming up to this area to visit Big Brother Bob and hiking in this area for a couple of years now. And I feel like I've built up maybe a rapport or an element of trust. And to be sneaky and ruin that by putting up a trail camera that would perhaps, maybe they would think, what do you think, I'm an idiot? I'm going to, it's like setting up a trail camera in your kitchen. It's not like you wouldn't see it. You would know it's there. You know your kitchen or your living room or your backyard like the back of your hand. And I feel that's the way Sasquatch operates. And to think that I can put some leaves over the trail camera and they'll never see it, right? I'll be sneaky. I think that there's a possibility that backfires on me, and I'll get no kind of, I don't want to use the word interaction because I don't really have that or anything. But I think that the activity here might grind to a halt if I try to be sneaky like that. And I don't want to ruin what I've built for the past almost 2 years coming up here to insult maybe perhaps a little clan or a small family of Bigfoot up here by thinking I'm just going to put up a trail camera and have them say, dude, well, of course, we're not going back there because this individual thinks that he's going to trick us with, some newfangled technology, and I don't want to ruin that. I do have plans for my trail cam. Hold on. I don't know exactly where I'm going to use it. I want to use it, but this is not the place. I'm not using it here. This is my main exploration area. It's a good size spot. Oh, spider. It's a good sized spot where I feel very comfortable here. I've been all throughout this forest, and if I all of a sudden make a mistake like that, and I agree with Rick, and thank you, Rick, about maybe this is not the best place to do it. Getting back to Gary, who gave me, he hand delivered it to me. He messaged me and said, hey, listen, I don't live too far. I'd love to go for a hike with you. And he tried to reach out to me a bunch of times, like over the past, maybe the past 7-8 months or whatever. And I have so many emails and so many comments that it kept getting lost. And finally he had said, hey, listen, I'm going to stop bothering you. But I would like to contribute to your channel and send you a trail cam. And if you want to go for a hike, let me know. And I finally was like, man, this guy's been asking me, and I feel bad because I want to. I kept saying, sure, let's hike. We'll go for a hike. Definitely, me and you. And it just didn't happen. And now with the situation we're in right now, with everybody kind of being stuck, and I'm not working. I have all the time in the world right now to hike. I sent them a message. I said, now's the time. This would be a perfect time to go for a hike. I said, listen, here's my phone number. Call me. And he gave me a call. And we set up a time to meet. I said, listen, this date is perfect. Let's do it now. Since I'm not working, he was able to take some time and meet me. And I was very fortunate to meet up with somebody, a solid gentleman, such as Gary is. It's hard because people think they know me. You watch so many of my videos and it's like, oh, you feel like you know me. And when I meet somebody I've never met, I don't know. I even asked him, I said, you're not going to kill me, right? Promise me you're not going to kill me. I told him I'll fight back. Don't kill me in the woods, right? Because I don't know who I'm getting in touch with. I have no idea. I gave this guy my address to meet. And I'm very, very glad that I did. Really nice guy. Thank you, Gary, very much for being you. I mean, and then as always, I always worry about, can this person keep up with me? You've got people that want to go hiking. Hey, let's go this place, that place. And I picked out a spot I'd never been. And I was very impressed with his ability to not only keep up with me, but he took the lead. I followed him. And it was nice, refreshing to meet somebody that is a solid guy. He's from Massachusetts. That's where I'm from all my life. And just a solid guy. Thank you again, Gary. I do appreciate it. This is an area I wanted to hike, but I didn't want to hike it alone. It's a vast area. I Google Earthed it. And I would see sign on this road on the way to work, back and forth. Tons of tree breaks on the side of the road, and I knew this place was filled with sign. And I took advantage of having Gary with me, and it was awesome. And Gary, anytime you want to come out again, I'll be more than happy to. I'll also reach out to anybody that's near me. As long as you're not an axe murderer and you don't want to kill me, I'll hike with you. If you live fairly close and want to come up my way, I don't have a problem. But I need to talk to you first. I want to know a little bit about you. I mean, stuff can go wrong, and next thing you know, no one ever sees Hiker Dave again, and the person's walking around with my backpack and my phone in it, right? Anyways, thank you, Gary. I really appreciate what you did for me. I really do. So, with that being said, all the marbles are still there. So I'm going to check on those again. Probably I'll give them another check tomorrow after me and Drew go for a hike. I'll make a video for that for tomorrow on that hike. It'll be the same forest that me and Gary went on, that hiked. But I want to go a little off the beaten path now. Now that I've been there once, I want to stray off the path a little bit. And we'll see what we see. And Gary, anytime you want to go out for another hike, let me know. More than a pleasure to meet you. You're a gentleman. Thank you very much. And thank all you guys for clicking. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next one.